Thanks for coming in today. So you're coming in for the bather assistant, as you saw in the job description. I'm just going to read the description out for you again.
All right.
Complete the following duties: combing dog coats, removing of dead skin and hair with a brush, washing dogs with special product provided by the company, drying the dog, clipping nails, dremeling, ear cleaning, ear plucking, and gland expression, teeth brushing, maintaining of work area, keeping it clean and organized, along with the community bathroom and drying stations. We are a cage-free facility, so being able to recognize any signs of dog aggression to you and other pets, restocking supplies before they go out, helping both other bathers and groomers when called upon, being able to communicate with clients regarding their pet skin and coat health. So you have to have the qualifications of the bather certification, a 1-year job experience, to be friendly and outgoing, which I can definitely see you are, and animal lover. And then 45 pounds, but you look like a strong man, so you're good. So, questions. How would you deal with a client whose dog is aggressive, and how would you speak to this client about their beloved pet without offending them? What kind of wording would you use?
Well, first of all, I would make sure the aggressive dog isn't gonna inflict my ability to like get injured first. So if it's like super aggressive, that's just like not going to be a good deal, and I'm going to get bit or attacked. Honestly, it's not worth it to me. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It hurt the company. Yeah.
Hurt the company. Yeah. So I'm not going to do that. However, I do believe I'm trained to have a little dog whisper in me. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're saying.
I've seen Caesar Milan, so I got a little bit of that going on. I'm going to be able to calm the dog down, still like knowing that the dog is the person's prized possession, maybe even a child to the person.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to treat it as if I was talking about my own dog, which I love.
So how would you tell them that their dog is aggressive? Would you be like pretty direct about it?
I would be very direct about it and just be upfront and honest. I think when you just beat around the bush with non-offending language, you're not offending the person, you're just being direct and laying down the facts. And I think if you do that in an honest and mature and professional way, I think they'll respond totally fine.
Great. Fantastic. So describe a time you truly messed up or made a mistake. How did you correct or learn from this experience?
Do you want this to relate to dog bathing?
Whatever you feel like. Yes.
Dog bathing. All right, one time I was, my old job, worked at Wags and Wiggles, and I was cutting the dog's coat, and I took a big chunk out, and it wasn't the fade. I was trying to fade the dog's coat, and I had to. Obviously, I screwed up, and there was really no way to fix that. So I tried my best to make it look the best I could, but it wasn't what the owner of the dog paid for and what they expected from the service. So I just had to be upfront and honest. And now when I go to do coats, I double check that I have the right guard on, and never messed up since.
Honesty, that's great.
Yeah.
Great to hear. So describe a time where you had, or maybe someone else had, a difficulty working with you, and what did you do to resolve the problem? Did the resolution actually work? So in other words, just tell me about a problem and how you dealt with it in relation to other people.
Problem. I mean, you get problems every day wherever you go.
Yeah.
Obviously, I try to be a likable guy, but obviously ideas clash and things like that. Big problem. Let's see. I'll just relate it back to dog grooming again.
For sure.
I was working with a colleague, I'll keep his name out of here, and I thought he wasn't giving the dog the right care for our baths. We like to use this really special shampoo they pay a lot of money, we're going to pamper their dog up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And he was just using the cheap stuff, and I was like, hey man, like, you got to like give the service that we're expected to give.
Yeah.
And he didn't like that, so we had a bit of a quarrel, and it was just off, and tensions were kind of rising, and I could have either elevated it into taking it maybe formal or worse, but instead I just decided, hey, it's better if we just settle this ourselves. We don't need to get our supervisor involved.
So, what types of things have upset you during work, and how do you react in those situations?
I get upset when people aren't doing their job. I think if we all did our job, it'd be very easy and we'd all get along and we'd have a great business.
That's a great answer. All right. Thank you so much for coming today.
Of course.
You have a great day.
You too.
And thank you again.
Thank you.